But yeah, so just to answer your question for the third time, Stephen. When it comes to strategy, two-stop or a three-stop. If you do a two-stop, you're going to have to use the medium tyres, whereas you can avoid using the mediums but you'll have to do a three-stop.
The problem with doing that though, doing a three-stop, you have to make the super softs last.
Which is very difficult to do around here.
Yes, if they don't last, then, I mean, they're predicted to do about 18 laps, but
rear legend is no more than...
No, like 10, I reckon, because the rears get a pounding here and so does the front left.
Prentice has just messaged me saying, oh dear.
What's happened?
He's messaged me saying he can't load a setup. He obviously didn't load before retiring from Q1.
Oh dear, so he's pretty much out. Oh good, I am live and in HD. Right, anyway. So, usual protagonists. We're expecting Mayhem to be quick, our championship leader. Also, without the news of Prenta running a preset setup, whether or not what setup that will be, I do not know. We've got quite a big surprise that Putterland looks very quick. We've got Daytop, has got a very good balance setup as well. He's aiming for another top 3 finish. We're expecting Charlie to be up there as well, and we've got new drivers which are a complete and utter unknown. As Mayhem starts his first flying lap.
Swat to me is a complete unknown.
Turn 1, good amount of curb as he comes down to turn 2.
I'm on board with Dave 1025, who's coming into sector 3 before on his first flying lap.
Who else have we got on our lap? We've got Putterland, who's on softs. Swats is on supers. Matey Boy is also on supers, nearly spinning it coming out of turn 3. Kawabi.
Yep, that's the other new guy. And apparently he's very quick.
He's also on soft, so must be quite a competent driver, as Dave 1025 obviously goes pole, as he's the only one that's at lap time. Mayhem's just finishing the second sector now. Looking a little ragged, I think, touching the grass in a few places, as he now enters the stadium section.
Obviously, the main important bit for these guys is they only need to get into the top 10. They don't have to worry about getting a nailed lap necessarily.
And also, another thing we must consider is whoever gets through the top 10, these will be the tyres they'll start on. And also, have these guys actually done a proper knockout qualifying yet?
No, this is the first time ever for GP2 this season.
So they've got to reconsider all their strategies from doing their short qualifying where they get the extra tyres.
Right, Prenta has gone out.
He's also on softs.
He's obviously on a preset 3 setup. As he announced to me a few minutes ago, he didn't load a setup before Q1, despite our announcement. So he's already on the back foot.
What's our order then? We have Mayhem, Putterland is in second, 6 tenths off of Mayhem. Dave 25 is a second off of Mayhem. Matey Boy on supers is 3 seconds off, so may have made a slight mistake going there. Soulman is 3.5 seconds lap.
Swat has just gone 4, 1.5 off.
Daytops has left the pit lane also on soft tyres. So quite a lot of drivers here going for the softs.
Prenta is just starting a lap now.
That's going to be the one to watch, as he's on a Bogs O standard, effectively. Was that an invalidated lap time?
That would have been very, very close.
Yes, it was an invalidated lap time. It was an invalidated lap time.
I'll say it seemed like he nailed it, and then he opened up the steering just on exit, and it seemed to put him over the edge.
Kawabi, I don't think this is a bit of a glitch here, but he's 2 tenths. Kawabi, well, I think that might have been an invalidated lap time because he's red, 3 tenths
he's invalidated
under.
a lap. He's invalidated a lap, but he would have gone quickest. He would have been quickest by 3/10 if he hadn't invalidated, which is interesting.
Yes.
But
okay, here we go. Right, okay. Right, so we'll ignore Prenter for the time being. Mayhem's gone back into the garage. Just arrived there. Putterland is now only 3/10 behind Mayhem. More specifically, 3-2-1 behind Mayhem. Which I find quite amusing. J19 is up to 3rd, but on the super soft tyre, we must remember. So these these guys, we must remember, these are the tyres that they will be running for the first stint in the race if they get into the top 10. How many of these guys will have remembered this? As I mentioned, this Dave 25 is just last stick on the final corner. Ooh, that was close.
Here, Benny's coming around to finish a lap. He's actually not invalidated this time.
Oh, Dave 25 got to get out of the way.
He does get out of the way. He goes second. Oh, he's less than a 10th off. Less than a 10th off in P2 is the new boy in the Haas. He's got to get out of the way. Dave 10.5
as we have movement down as Mercedes as Mayhem exits the garage on super soft tyres, which is interesting. Now, why would he do that?
How many laps did he do on the
I think he only did one.
He only did
one with one very slow in lap and one very slow out lap. So why would he do that? Prenter's 13th, but I think an invalidated lap time that was with 6/10 off. He should be higher up than that. As he crosses the line again, goes second. 1,000 off! 1,000!
And that is with a preset setup.
We thought this is good. We thought the last qualifying at Hungary was going to be close. We got currently 3 drivers, all within a 10th of each other, all on the same tyres, all in different cars.
White in P4 only 2/10 off.
What the? Oh my god! Right, okay, right, okay.
Charlie's starting a lap, I think. Stephen, breathe.
I'm going to need to take my jacket off. I'm sorry. This is getting serious now. I need to take the jacket off.
Just that will have been invalidated. Yep, he's backed off.
But what we've got to remember is the top 3 are all on softs. The 2 Ferraris of Mike and J19, who are 4th and 6th, are both on super soft tyres. Who's in 5th then?
In 5th place, we have got Putterland.
Ah, because I can't see him at the moment.
He must be in the garage.
Right, Mayhem's back out on a lap again. This must be his flying lap as DRS is open. He's coming into turn 6 to the hairpin.
I'm watching Mike Whiteside, who's just in the stadium section now on his first flying lap on the Supers.
Ooh, traffic from Charlie. Got out of the way, just about. Got away with that.
Big lock up, second to last corner for Mike.
As Mayhem comes into out of the second sector.
And he goes, oh, he's only 11th. Mike Whiteside only in P11.
But that, as Mayhem thunders through into the stadium sector, that may not be such a bad thing if Mike's 11th, as he is the top person to be on fresh tyres.
Fresh tyres, yes.
But as Mayhem comes through the final scores, Force India is in the way. Slightly in the way.
Oh,
but Mayhem must have gone. Did Mayhem go top with that time, or did he?
Ooh.
Yes, he did. He improved by 7/10. So now we are on a 15-2. I was expecting faster than. Oh no, 15-2 I suppose isn't too bad on supers.
It's not bad. It's not too bad.
Prender's of 15-9-9-1. If we have a look at Kirby, every single lap he's done, apart from his 4th lap, was an invalidated lap time.
They're obviously struggling with turn 1.
But what's interesting?
Prenter's going out again.
That we got to keep an eye on Kawami, because I'm just going Kawami now. His 4th time, he he only set a personal best final sector. He set his personal best final sector, but sector 1 and sector 2 in total was 6/10 off. So there's 6/10 in that lap time.
And how far off is he?
8/10 off. But Mayhem was on supers, Kawabe was on softs.
Charlie's finishing a lap. Has he invalidated this one?
Right, Mayhem must be going
second.
Mayhem must be going back into the pit. Charlie half a second off now, as you say. Prenter going into the final sector now.
I think this is his outlap.
This must be his outlap. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very quick one. White's on just started a lap, has he? I just want to say, as he goes into turn 1.
Can I ask, did you take note of what the weather's going to do in the race?
No, I didn't. I'm going to keep it as a surprise.
Yes,
I'll have a look.
Knows.
Yes, exactly. This is another thing. We do not know what people are going to do in the wet. I'll just keep giving an update on our new guys. SWAT is 10th. It's fairly good going for a new driver. But as we go back to the top, Mayhem is resting in the garage. That must be the end of his Q2. Sure, this is only Q2. We haven't got Q3 yet.
We've got another 12 minutes of Q3 to come yet.
Oh god. Where's the heart pills? Where are the pills? Right, anyway, Prenter, this is definitely on a lap now. As he goes into, we're in the second sector, going past the big Mercedes-Benz stand. Coming out the final
good grip through there.
Very good grip. What's his lap time like? He is only 2/10 up. So not a massive improvement at the moment.
But again, he won't really, to be honest, he doesn't really need to do this, but he obviously wants to start on a Matey Boy retires, which is interesting. But he wants to start on the same tyre as Mayhem.
As he now crosses the line and goes second 3/10 off. So it's obviously the final sector is the main beneficiary of the super soft tyre. Is he going round again? This is what I think. Do they actually know that this isn't actually for the grid?
Mayhem is out there.
Mayhem's out again. Why is he out again?
He's using up. He's only going to have
one set of super softs, which is the mandatory set. Charlie's doing the sensible thing and staying in the garage. As we're now on board with White in a very cool camera angle position, going into the stadium section. So we've got Mike.
I have to say, it's good seeing White without any lag now.
Yes.
The internet is fast improved.
Futterland's back out again. Swats
must be feeling a bit under pressure there in P6.
Well, I'm not sure, because if we compare Sick to whoever's in 10, and I did just have it, and I can't see, because there must be the guy. Well, if we compare lap times, now what's interesting, Kawabe has stayed in the garage on them soft tyres, but he has done 4 laps on them. So they're fairly worn.
That is going to reduce his first stint to probably a similar length to the super softs.
Well, no, because the softs can go 28 laps. So they can go 9 laps more than the supers.
Oh, Mike puts himself back up into 11th. It's almost as if he wants that 11th place.
I'll tell you what, one driver we haven't seen for a while was Dave 1025. He's still in the garage and he's in 9th.
Cool. Is he taking a risk? Oh, there's the checkered flag.
So yes,
Q2.
Must be then. Swats was only 3/10 behind him, but Mike
Swat's not out there either.
was 1.3 behind. So I think he might be safe.
White.
So our top 10 provisionally is Mayhem, Prenter, Putterland, Charlie. All them top 4 all qualified on the super soft tyres. Then got Kawabe, our new driver, who is the top soft runner. It's all very important. Then we got the 2 Ferraris of White and J19. both qualified and will be going through or starting the first stint on the super soft tyres. Then we have the last three, day top, day 10.25 and swap, all again starting on the soft tyres. So we've got a fairly equal spread of super soft and soft runners in the top 10 shootout. However, if we have a look at the incidents, we have the whole page of incidents already. We've only done one qualifying session, so this race could well be decided on your penalties and how many penalties you will get.
We've been expecting that because turn 1 is horrid.
An interesting one.
Well,
Let's keep the language clean, shall we? It's a difficult one.
I kept it clean.
I didn't know what you was going to say, so I thought, okay, we'll butt in.
And as we've got a break between Q2 and Q3, I'll say good evening, Deck, who just commented on my stream.
Right, I do apologise, I seem to have the glitch between cars.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well, so I'm guessing someone boxed at the end of qualifying.
Right, to summarise through Q2, or the first part of qualifying, who do we think will get pole?
Well, I initially would have said Mayhem, but he's put himself in a really difficult position now, because he's used 3 sets.
Well, no, he's used two sets of supers and 1 set of softs.
Yeah, so he's only
going
to have
the one set of mandatory he's got left. That's it.
That is it. So in theory, he's only got 1 run where he could probably do a decent lap.
And if he
Maybe
makes a
2.
mistake in that run,
he could find himself, if he invalidates, he could find himself
not on the front row as the tyre drop off is quite
anywhere near the front row. Especially
so who will be his closest rivals as we now see the times?
So to confirm, we have got Whiteside, Matey Boy and Soulman who have been eliminated from Q2 along with obviously the 2 of us.
Now if we have a look back at who was ever in the top 10, look at 2nd, 3rd and 4th. They're all separated by just under 2 tenths. So that's going to be a close battle. The Kawabe,
top 6 within a second.
The Kawabe one's going to be out for that ass. Because
I think is it Kiyobeni, I think his name is pronounced, I think, based on what I've seen there.
I don't know. Well, I'm just called the Haas driver. So don't get any criticism. Anyway, as we now enter Q3, who will be? We have activity down in Mercedes. Dave 1025 seems to be leaving the pit lane.
And this is where Mayhem is realising he's made a massive
Right, we
mistake.
also have the Haas. Which Haas is it? Mayhem's now out.
It's the name you can't pronounce.
The name who we cannot, or I cannot pronounce. Kobe.
I'm going to call him KO.
KO, yes, let's do KO. I like KO.
KO or Keo, however you want to pronounce it. But he's the first one out.
I'll tell you what, if he couldn't have been rich. I've just seen his top speed down the straight with the DRS open. It's only 204. That's very slow down the straight. He mustn't be running in rich then. On this outlap, well, top speed should be around 212. So that's about 8 miles an hour slower. Do we know these new drivers who was on a steering wheel or who was on a controller?
No, I've got none of that information to me.
Right, okay. We must also remember Mayhem would like to get revenge off Prenta for beating him at Hungary last race. As that was the first, we must remind ourselves, that was the first race that Mayhem's lost. Good run through turn 1 from KO.
Yeah, it was a good first corner.
A bit of a lock up, it's a bit wide as well through 2.
You can get away with doing that in 2. You can get away with that a little bit. See his top speed this time. Yeah, he's up to 210, 11, 211, so it's about what you said.
About right, yeah.
So he obviously wasn't.
Right, so Mayhem has a lot of understeer through turn 2 as he goes down the straight. Let's have a look at Mayhem's top speed, see what the comparability is. We've got 200, 210, 11, 12, 212. Massive lock-up going into turn 6.
KO coming into the stadium section. Looked like a very tidy lap, I have to admit.
Right, Teo 1025 is just entering the stadium section as well. Bit of an on-off throttle kerfuffle going in.
Out the final corner for KO.
A 15.2. So that's what Mayhem did in Q2, we must remember. Dave goes a little wide, exiting the final corner now. What will the time be? 1.1 seconds off.
And Mayhem coming across the line now.
Now top, 15.0. Prenter was late coming to the party, going into the DRS zone now, going into turn 6. Putterland has gone third, 8 tenths off. Daytop maybe the next car to cross the... No, it's J19 coming across the line now, 5th place.
Daytop into the stadium section now.
White
nice
7. What is the next big name? Charlie. Is Charlie on an out lap or is this an actual qualifying lap? Not 100% sure as he crosses the line. 9th. Must have backed off.
Daytop goes 3rd.
Ooh. Right, Prenter. This is the other big name coming into the final 2 corners. Is exiting them now. Very neat and tidy. I'll mind the curve on the exit. As he crosses the line. 4th. Ooh. Looks like he's going again though.
Putland looks like he's doing another lap coming into the last 3 corners.
Dave 1025's gone back into the pit lane.
No, Putland's also pitting.
White's going across the line again. Doesn't look particularly quick though. Oh, he's improved by mere hundredths.
J19 coming around the final corner. Trying to improve on his
This
P8.
looks like a better lap from Charlie.
J19
Oh,
goes
a
into
little
6th.
wide there. Got away with that though. Little lock up going into the curve. Going into the penultimate 2 corners now. Looks a much quicker lap. This one must be from Charlie's. He crosses the line. Goes 7.
Only 7.
7? Ooh, okay. Must be making a little bit of mistakes. The moment goes back into the pit lane. Prenter's going into the pit lane as well.
J19 must be on an in lap. I expect Charlie to be.
Yep, Charlie's on an in lap. Swats is
White. White is the one I don't know about. He's coming into the stadium section now.
yeah. So White's the bottom of our top 10 at the moment. This is his 3rd timed lap. This can't be quicker, surely. No, he's going in.
No, he's boxing. He is boxing. So we've got the
Right, let's
mid-session
breathe
lull.
for the minute. Right, so we've got Mayhem 15 flat, KO 15.2, Daytop 15.4, Prenter 15.6, Putterland 15.8, J19 15.9, Charlie 16.1, Day25 16.3. Then we've got a bit of a gap to Swats of 16.7, and then 2 invalidated lap times from White.
Dave 1025 has left the pits. He is out there on an out lap. And I believe I saw Putland.
So it's Prenter, I think, because he's... No, Prenter hasn't left yet. No. Mayhem's retired. That he had to have done that because that was his only set of tyres.
Either that or he's crashed and we've not seen it.
Well, no, because I reckon because he was in the garage, wasn't he, at the time? So
Yes.
Is that confidence or... Well, it's two things. One, he's run out of tyres, that's the obvious thing we do know. But is he confident that will be pole?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, because if we look at KO, KO's got, if he wanted, another set of super softs to burn. I'm expecting Prenter to do a quicker lap time, as he effectively only gained one whole tenth from his soft running in Q2. The one we've also got to keep an eye on, remember, KO starting on the soft tyre.
He is, yes.
And he is second at the moment. The softer tyre is, I would say, is the better tyre to start on. It lasts that little bit longer in the stint. As Prenter exits the final corner, is this an improvement? No, it's not.
An outlap.
As it goes into turn one, ooh, very close there to an invalidated, but got away with it. Goes into turn two. Runs along the apex.
I'm on with Dave 1025, who's into the stadium section on his next flying lap.
What's that first sector time look like? Oh, it's down by 2 tenths. KO hasn't left the garage yet. It says here that J19 did his first lap on softs.
Oh. Dave 1025 improves but stays 8th.
It says here on the system that J19 did his first lap on softs.
Well, yeah, if you click into him, it says he's done it on supers.
Right, so the highest person who can be improved. Right, so I haven't kept an eye on Prenter's time actually. So
I'll tell you, he's coming around the last 2
No,
corners
it won't
now.
be quicker. It won't be quicker. Won't be quicker. He's like 4 tenths off at the moment. It won't be quicker.
No, it isn't. Stays 5th, and that's a corner cut, I believe.
No, I don't think it is.
No.
No, it's not.
Right on the limit then.
You can get away with that, just about.
I am just waiting for it to say qualifying complete for me to leave the party.
Right, as Prenter now crosses the first sector point again, is this an improvement? Oh, only by 500ths though. He needs a bigger improvement than that.
Affecting him.
Well, he's only a couple of hundredths off of Mayhem in the first sector. KO, I think, has got the fastest first sector. No, it's Puttaland. Puttaland's a whacking 2 tenths faster than anyone in the first sector.
25 retires.
Right, so the 2 Mercs are out. Right,
Prenter off the grass.
Prenter goes into the... Ooh, that was close. Did he get away with that?
Oh.
No, he didn't. Prenter's got another invalidated lap time, but it wasn't going to be a quick lap anyway. He must be going into the garage. He is. Right, so KO's back out on track.
Top goes 4. Top goes into 4. Well, stays 4th, sorry, shall I say, but improves.
Right, KO is out on track. He's only 2 tenths behind Mayhem. Can the new boy disrupt the establishment? Is this an outlap, do we think, or is this a quick, or is this a lap? Oh, that's wide. This has got to be an outlap, surely. Yeah, it was. Fairly neat and tidy through turn 1. I've seen a lot more people do it cutting the corner a lot more than that into turn 1. Very wide. He likes that wide. He loves that wide line into turn 2, doesn't he? How are we doing on time with KO? He's 2 tenths off in the first sector. So not a great first sector. I think Prenter's given up.
Yeah, he's still messaging me on PSN. He's still not happy, apparently not been informed, but he clearly was. Right, qualifying complete.
So he is now out. So we can only really have... Right, so on board still with KO. Becomes much better line out of the... Oh, we got a car, we got a car! We got a car back marker data! Ooh, that was close. KO got not distracted at all there. Slightly wide going through there, but you have a cambered, so it's alright. Going into the final two corners. Very tight line. No, he's giving up. No, he's boxing. Oh, a bit too wide there. Goes into the gravel on the way in. So now we have to wait a little bit because now he's boxed as the checker flag falls. White and Daytop are both pitting. So that looks like qualifying is done. So Mayhem got away with only running one time in qualifying. But that will have hampered him in the race. We better start the timer, haven't we? So yes, now. So our grid is Mayhem, Putterland, KO, Daytop, Prenta, the top 5. Any surprises we can gather from this? I'd say Putterland did do a very, very good job in that qualifying, being so close to Mayhem. Well, that may hinder him in the qualifying, but I don't know if it will hinder him in the race. Knowing what the tyres are like, that may help him on the worn tyres. And on the heavier fuel load as well, as Germany's quite renowned for a low aero setup, or relatively low aero setup. It depends on what he was running to begin with. If he was running more aero than the preset 3, then he won't be pleased with it. But if he's running more aero than a preset, if he was running less aero than a preset 3, then he'll have a lot more grip, especially on the higher fuel loads.
It's certainly, yeah, we're in, obviously also we have no idea what the weather's going to do.
Right, so the top 3 was 2 tenths different, that was it. So you have Mayhem on a 15 flat, Putterland 15.1, another Dutchie, KO, the new boy, 15.2. We've got the American Daytop 4 on a 15.4. All being beaten by the North Korean Mayhem, who starts again on pole.
From Sunderland.
Yes, we've got to make that clear. Yes, day 10:25 is not Azerbaijan either. But now, so we have Mercedes, Toro Rosso, Haas, Rebel, Force India, Ferrari, the top 6. So 6 different cars in the top 6. Agreed, it's all unequal, but still a nice spread.
It is a nice spread. It's probably the biggest spread we've seen all season in GP2 as well.
Right, okay. Now we can have a look and see what this weather forecast is going to... Do we think, because they're new boys, that they're going to start early?
Well, they've been informed. And
they have been informed.
If they start, let me know so I can
rejoin the stream. No, it's all dry race.
Okay.
It starts overcast, gets sunny in the middle, and then overcasts again at the end. Right, okay, we was asking the difference between a 2-stop and a 3-stop. Agreed we didn't do any running, but if you maximised a super soft and 2 soft stint strategy, it's 89 minutes 41 seconds. Then if you did a 3-stop, so 2 supers and 2 softs, it's only 1.1 seconds slower.
either way, either strategy could work. Obviously, if you do a 3-stop, you will be stuck in possibly
Traffic. Oh, someone started, Vern. Someone has started. 90 seconds early.
Oh, if it's only 90 seconds and we've got a formation lap, we might get away with it. We might get away with it.
I better do a formation lap. So I'm going to have a very good seat going through this turn, through the first few corners, as I am expecting there to be a little bit congested going into the first few corners. Right, we're now on the formation lap now.
Yeah, I'm rejoining.
Who is not here? We have Watts, Dave 1024. Watts actually reversing to try and get the... Right, so we have quite a lot of cars still on the grid. We have Prentice now just left, Dave 25, Charlie, Matey Boy and Swats all left on the grid.
Let's get the car to territory on this lap. In the gears, so go through them.
Right.
We'll hope that...
So Charlie ended up in 8th in the end.
Which is very... So yeah, we have got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 5, is that you included as the 5 cars on the...
yes, I am the 5th car, yes. That was the alarm to say the 5 minutes, so we're a little bit early,
so
but...
5 minutes are up, so there's no excuses people not being here.
No.
So even if they didn't make the formation up, they should be here for the race. So even if people don't show up, well, we've got it on stream, so your alarm would have been heard.
Yeah, only quickly. But
I know, but still.
Yeah. But that was the field. Now comes round sector 3. Trent, have you seen the lone dot? You probably can't, but there's a lone dot just entering sector 3 now.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's Prenter.
That is Prenter, and he's in AI mode, so he's ghosting.
I wonder if he was doing something and didn't want to get left on the grid.
Maybe, but whatever it was, he's got to be quick because his car's going on the final 2 corners now. As we've got some smoking cars on my screen. But
And not all of them are Renaults.
None
of them are Renaults, which is a surprise. Right, as Prenter, the 5th place car, comes to the grid.
They've got one Renault engine's car in this grid, so I hope it isn't a Renault.
Oh, the top Red Bull, yes, of course, yeah. Right. Okay, I'll let you do the start.
5 lights, and we are long delay for my lights, but we are go.
Oh, Charlie got left. Charlie got left.
Well, 5 minutes were up, so
Prenter's had an issue. He's now 12th.
Oh, they finished 25 in the ball already. He's already out of this race. And Charlie's been disqualified. This could be a safety car, and it is. So you can retire now.
Prenter's gone as well.
Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Good. Right. Okay. So now we can. I did say there would be carnage going out in between turns 1 and turn 2.
And there was indeed. So, as it stands,
we have had a change of position though.
KO in 2nd. Yes, with Pufferman in 3rd, Daytop 4th, J19 5th, Swats is in 6th, White in 7th, Whiteside up in 8th on the medium. I didn't spot that. Whiteside on
He's
the
had a very good start then.
Soulman in 9th, Matey Boy in 10th. That's it. We've only lost 3 cars.
Right, so who does this safety car have? What we've got to remember is Daytop, I completely forgot about this, is also on the soft tyre. So cars position 2 and 4 are both on the softs. Cars 1 and 3.
Keo's shown has been on the supers on my screen. I don't know if
he's on the softs. I've seen pictures of the car, he's on softs.
Well, you've gone supers on my screen.
Oh, the safety car's smoking away!
Oh.
Yes, it did this to us in a practice race. It did do this to us in a practice race. The safety car does not move for ages. It gets stuck there and it doesn't move. We had this problem in a practice race. Mayhem got disqualified.
Everyone, we'll have to restart.
Yeah.
We'll have to restart.
Yeah, this is what the safety car did do this to us in a practice race before we started the race. There was something because we had the odd situation that the first 4 cars were actually stopped for about 15 seconds before the safety car actually moved. So, right, okay, so we've ourselves as the commentators have had difficulties, and now the game has had technical difficulties. Right, so okay, so what do we do now then? Do we turn the safety car off to stop that happening? I guess we'll have to, just in case if a safety car is called. Won't we?
Hang on. No, we can't turn it off.
Why not?
We can't turn it off.
Why not?
Because we can't.
We'll have to make an exception, because if there is a safety car, this is going to happen all the time. You'll have to turn it off. Now, with the restart procedure,
this is a nightmare. Right, okay, yeah, it's an absolute nightmare, mate, isn't it? We just go to race.
We don't know.
SH, did you ready up as soon as it started?
No, I didn't know. Admittedly, I didn't know. All I know is it started 90 seconds early. But we have to turn the safety car off.
Why?
Because otherwise this will happen.
Every single time?
Yes. Did you not see what happened?
I thought it stopped, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and the safety car doesn't move for about 15 seconds unless everyone stops.
Do you want to stop your stream, guys, while you have this discussion? Restart your stream, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do that.